Which of the major tech firms will rule the metaverse? Will it be Facebook that changes its name to Meta as a result of the digital world? Or will it be Apple Incorporated, which is slowly but surely establishing itself in the digital world? Watch this video to the end if you want to find all the answers. Today's video looks at Apple and Meta's rules, statistics, and numbers in the metaverse race. Relax and let us take you on a journey around the digital universe. Metaverse is the next internet, the next major shift in computer platforms that'll generate trillions of dollars and be far greater than the mobile revolution that came before it. The metaverse is being constructed right in front of our eyes. If you have NFTs, have spent any time in virtual or augmented reality, have made a call as a virtual avatar, or have played video games like Roblox or Animal Crossing, you've at least scratched the surface of the metaverse's potential. But if you were to explore the metaverse, which of the leading technologies would you choose? Wait a minute, you don't have to make that choice just yet. Let's give you some facts to back your decision. What are the current issues involving Meta and Apple? If you were hoping that the virtual economy would free you from the annoyances of daily life, such as taxes, you'd be unhappy to learn that Uncle Zuck will be taking a significant chunk. We found that Meta will start selling things in Horizon Worlds, its next social VR program, which the company intends to turn into a multi-billion-dollar empire. The most contentious point is that Facebook will take a 27.5% share of all things sold on the network, which doesn't seem bad until you realize that those goods will also be taxed separately by a 30% cut from the Oculus Store. This implies that virtual products sold in virtual reality on the Horizon platform will be subject to a staggering 47.5% tax. What does Apple have to say about this? As predicted, there was a lot of backlash on Facebook for this astronomical amount, with Apple being the most hostile. In an email, Apple spokesperson Fred Sains noted that Meta has frequently targeted Apple for charging developers a 30% fee for in-app sales in the App Store, and has used small companies and artists as a scapegoat at every opportunity. Now Meta wants to charge much more to the same creators than any other platform. Meta's declaration exposes the hypocrisy. While they wish to utilize Apple's platform for free, it only demonstrates that they're happy to rob innovators and small companies who use their own. Although Apple's team's statements are harsh and blatantly self-serving, there is undoubtedly some truth. Meta's CTO answered with a warm remark about how Apple makes huge margins on hardware and software, but Meta subsidizes its VR technology and should thus charge more for software. It's not foolproof protection, primarily because Facebook attempted to offer VR hardware at a higher price point. Still, no one was interested, so providing reduced headsets isn't a nicety, but a method of VR survival on their side. Away from that, let's explore the project implemented by both companies to rule the digital universe. While numerous sources previously stated that the company would release Apple's forthcoming headset in 2022, Bloomberg now claims that Apple will announce the new headset closer to 2023. The following are some of the features that are expected to be included in Apple's initial XR offering. With a 96-watt USB-C power adapter at its helm, Apple's headset release is projected to have the same power level as the M1 processor currently found in its newest MacBook Pro series. It's also said to include a lower-end processor that'll handle any sensor-related computation. 2 tracking cameras are rumored to be included in Apple's headset, capable of broadcasting information to 2 8K monitors in front of the user's eyes. LiDAR sensors. These sensors have been mentioned as a possible option for Apple's first headset, using lasers to detect distance, enabling quick and precise area collection. This would allow for more accurate item placement in AR. Apple's failure to enter the metaverse area with Web3 plainly on the horizon has elicited shock and dismay from observers. Apple's impending goal stands in stark contrast to Meta's, a company that has focused its new strategy entirely on developing a metaverse environment in Web3. This announcement also puts Meta and Apple in quite distinct corners of the market. What about Meta and its pursuit? Facebook's first high-end headset, codenamed Meta, is slated to launch in 2022, though no specific date has been specified. Meta's next item, dubbed Project Cambria, was first mentioned in 2021 at the company's Virtual Connect conference. The successor to the successful Oculus Quest 2 has been promised for this headset. It comes with a slew of immersive capabilities that haven't been seen in prior headset launches. Lifelike facial communication, the capacity to monitor users' facial emotions, reconstruction of mixed reality items, a specific avatar personalization engine, and other developments are part of CEO Mark Zuckerberg's promise of an embodied metaverse experience. The company also displayed several distinguishing assets in Meta's Connect 2021 demo in terms of design. Project Cambria will have a sleek all-black frame that's lighter, more compact, and fitted with a considerably smaller strap than its Oculus predecessors in its present prototype form. Project Cambria is also intended to have full-body tracking capabilities, which will give users a stronger feeling of control over their virtual environments. More improved sensors and reconstruction algorithms. Project Cambria will also include more advanced sensors and reconstruction techniques, allowing it to accurately depict real things in the real world in terms of perspective and depth. The sensors will also accept a wide range of skin tones and face characteristics, allowing users to have more immersive and lifelike experiences. Meta's action plan looks to be off to a good start thus far. Its stock price has grown by around 5% since its rebranding. Meta intends to hire at least 10,000 additional employees to expand its metaverse space. While the announcement hasn't gone over well, Meta has begun poaching employees from both Microsoft and Apple to join their cause. We're left with an essential question. What type of competitive edge do these businesses have? Has Facebook's popularity and business model set the groundwork for Meta to take off as it should? Since its inception, Facebook has had one core purpose: to bring people closer together. While a sophomore at Harvard, a youthful Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook, a social media network designed to improve interactions among Harvard students. He then employed his power of connectivity to assist students from other universities in making connections. The Facebook universe would eventually revolutionize how the rest of the world connected, communicated, and shared personal information through a single database. We might claim that Meta is the only big tech company with the capacity and finances to build a metaverse with a user base of 3.5 billion people and $86 billion in earnings earned in the previous year. Meta already has the most powerful web of interconnected people in social media history, with an unrivaled number of users at its disposal. What do we think of Apple? Apple is frequently credited with pioneering some of the most commonly utilized product improvements. Of course, the iPod, iPhone, and the Apple Macintosh, one of the first devices to help make personal computing mainstream, are all well-known examples. In 1979, Steve Jobs, a budding computer magnate, visited Xerox's Park Palo Alto Research Center lab. During this period, Xerox was the first business to create an operating system with a graphical user interface, the Xerox Alto, a stunning technology. On the other hand, the Alto would never receive a commercial release. Xerox's managers perceived an extremely sophisticated workstation that was much too expensive to mass-produce, with a price tag of $32,000, equal to $114,105 in today's market. Steve Jobs, on the other hand, witnessed far more. Alto's graphical user interface wowed him, and he thought it was the perfect model for how all computers should work. Jobs sold shares of Apple to Xerox in return for access to Alto's technology, wanting a piece of the invention for himself. Apple would then utilize this information to develop a more sophisticated, user-friendly, and cost-effective home computing device. We may use the same rationale to explain how the iPhone was created. While Apple did not make the mobile smartphone, they were able to redesign the handset concept and transform it into the closest thing to a pocket-sized computer we had at the time. The iPhone's design has acted as a de facto template for how future touchscreen gadgets will be built and integrated into our daily lives. Which company do you think is leading the metaverse race? Let us know in the comments. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more.